Okay. Welcome everybody. Let's to another. Welcome everybody to another online session with sound energy healing. Before we start, let's just say a prayer to ask for blessings. So just inviting you to have your hands over your heart. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. To the archangels, holy angels, especially healing angels, protector angels, and angels of love. To the spiritual helpers and teachers, to the ascended masters, to the saints, to all the healing ministers, all the great ones, and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, to our sacred teams, especially Saint Germain, Arotutu, Prisha, Katunupinus, and Midnight, Archangel Michael, Goddess Isis, Lord Rabbi Yehoshua Parmedium, to Lord Mahaguruji Meiling, to my spiritual teachers, Master Chokok Sui and Master Ko, to Mother Earth and all the plant medicines. We humbly ask for your divine blessings, love, kindness, compassion, for divine illumination, divine oneness, for abundance of prosperity, inner healing and physical healing, for the inner strength to continue with our spiritual practices, for divine assistance, divine soothing healing energies, divine guidance, divine protection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, and in full faith, so it is. Okay. So let's talk about anger and forgiveness. So I think that it's a really important topic that we all struggle with, and it's important to understand why it's important, I guess. So one of the things that my teacher said was that there's essentially two types of forgivenesses, and it's important to be able to distinguish what they are. So there's inner forgiveness and outer forgiveness. Inner forgiveness is therapeutic, and it's for the soul. If you do not forgive, you cannot be internally healed. Forgiveness heals the soul. It's a direct quote from my spiritual teacher, Master Chokok Sui. Again, if you don't forgive, you cannot be internally healed. Forgiveness heals the soul. This is all for the internal, all for the inside, all for the emotional body, what you're experiencing on the inside. When it comes to outer forgiveness, that is, well, it depends on what is going on. So I like to put it as outer forgiveness is for some, inner forgiveness is for all, for everybody. So what outer forgiveness looks like is, let's say somebody's harmed you or done something hurtful in some way. Taking the minimum amount of necessary precautions or actions to then rectify whatever it is. So that could be anywhere from you need to have a conversation with the person and set the boundaries, all the way to like we need to talk to a lawyer, we need to get the police involved and really figure out what the steps are with like making sure that you're safe and you're basically safe and comfortable. So outer forgiveness doesn't mean that you accept everybody's actions. Somebody can do something and you can feel like, yes, we're all souls, we're all learning and evolving, we're all making mistakes, and I forgive you, but I'm not going to stand for this action. This is not okay. You can't do this around me, etc. Whatever needs to do this. Oh, interesting. One of the things that my teacher says when it comes to moving into forgiveness, I have these list of questions that my teacher, Master Ko, likes to ask. And it really gets me to think, and I want to just share those with you. So I want you to think about somebody that has made you upset recently. Somebody that has maybe done something that triggered you or made you angry or feel resentful or whatever it is around those lines. And just getting that person in your mind, maybe whatever situation happened, whatever occurred, whatever experience happened, whatever they did, just thinking about that for a moment. And I want you to ask yourself these questions as I go through this list. I want you to ask yourself these questions and really think about it. Is it possible that this person has a mental illness? Is it possible? Is it possible that the reason they acted this way, that before you had this encounter, they had a bad or even traumatic event occurred prior to it? Is it possible that this person acted this way because of their upbringing? Is it possible that this is happening because this is a mirror for me to learn certain lessons I have not yet brought to the surface? Or is it possible that the lords of karma are putting this mirror up because I did something similar to someone else? Which, that's a tough one. I've experienced that a lot in my life. We're like, oh crap, I've done this a lot to other people. This is why it's being thrown in my face. Is it possible that this is preventing me from making a bigger mistake? Is it possible? Is it possible that this happened to create some humility in me so that in the future I'll be more aware of how I talk and how I act? Is it possible that this is happening because this is one of the biggest obstacles that prevents me from having inner peace? Are any of these possible? So really taking the time to reflect on these things, think through what could possibly be going wrong with any of these situations you're experiencing. It's important to do this type of inner reflection, not just for anger, but for anything. Bringing more awareness to things in our lives, whether it be anger or things that make us sad or stress us out, or any number of emotions or feelings or experiences we have, even fears or anxieties. It's important to do inner reflection because oftentimes when we do that, we become aware of certain maybe things that we're doing that might be causing this inner strife or inner turmoil, or maybe things that are happening in our external environment, and then asking, what can I do about this? Can I set certain boundaries with somebody so that we don't continue to repeat these actions? Or am I doing something that's causing this chaos to happen? Am I doing something that's causing maybe hurt to other people, and then they're reflecting it back to me? What am I doing to create these situations? One of the other things that's also important to think about is the law of karma. So I think most people have heard of the golden rule before. Do unto others what I want to be done to me, which is basically just karma in a sense. So when we do bad actions, when we think bad thoughts, when we feel bad things, that radiates out into the universe. It'll get amplified by certain beings and then reflected back or sent back to us as lessons to be learned. The same goes with positive actions. So if we go and we are loving to people, if we go tithe, we give money to charity, if we do service, we give our time, and maybe a few hours a week we go and help out a charity organization or help some people out. All of that will generate good karma, which will then come back to us. So all our actions, all our emotions, all our thoughts that we put out in the universe will come back to us. Lots of spiritual people will talk about things like the law of attraction, for example. Like, oh, if I just think this thing and I feel it, then it will magnetically come to me. And that's true. It is true, but it's missing more. It's missing some of the truth, some of the deeper truths. So, kind of going off on a bunch of tangents here, but we're following the guidance. When you want to materialize something, if you really want to do it, you should have a period where you're thinking about it and then you're feeling it as much as is possible. So if you want to materialize getting a car, you think through it, you feel it. What is it like to drive this car? What do I think that experience would be like? And what does it feel like to be in that car? And then at some point, let that thought go so it can go out in the universe and start to work in the energy world. And then the important part is taking action to go get those things. So if it's a car, maybe looking on websites, marketplace somewhere, or wherever you're going to look for the different car dealerships, figuring out like what type of car you want, what's available, what the specifics of like, oh, I want this type of car, I want this many seats in it, this type of engine, etc. And then maybe going to a dealership and trying out the cars. And then eventually you maybe find one that you like and you pay for it, and then there you go, you manifested it because now you have it. So it's this combination of all these things that really help to accelerate materializing things in your life. Okay, so back to the forgiveness and the anger thing. When we heal, when we experience certain healings, like the ceremonies that we're about to do here, sound healings, energy healings, Reiki, all these different types of things, essentially what it's like is it's like washing the window. So most of us have a dirty aura to some extent. So it's like if we, you can kind of see like there's a window right here. It's really bright on the screen, but there's a window there. Imagine if somebody took a whole bunch of mud and they spread it all over the window. That dirt is thoughts, emotions, energies, blockages that stop us from being able to see and look into the world. As we heal, we wipe off that dirt, we wipe off that mud, and then it makes us have an easier time understanding where we're going, what's going on, and be able to bring a more awareness to things. So, yeah, I just think that's all I want to say about that part. One of the things that many people seek when it comes to spirituality is inner peace. You cannot have inner peace if you're still angry. If you cannot have inner peace if you're sad, or if you're anxious, or if you're fearful, or any number of negative emotions, negative thoughts. In order to get to this place of inner peace, it is an absence of thoughts and emotions, all good and all bad. And a complete absence, a complete removal of all of those things. I think one of the things that my teacher has said is that, I'll probably paraphrase this a little bit, but essentially it's cleaning our aura out, cleaning our body, our chakras, releases all of the negative energies, all of the negative thoughts, and then by doing continuous meditation, continually doing healings, we will then come to a place from chaos to peace and calm, and then to stillness, and then from that stillness is more spiritual expansion. But you can't come to spiritual expansion without going through that progression. If you still have a chaotic life, then you have chaotic thoughts and chaotic emotions. You have to meditate to release all those things, purge all those energies, and then come to a place of peace, and then stillness, and then the spiritual expansion stuff happens. Okay. Is there any questions about any of the stuff that I shared before I move on?
Are humans, or like as part of the human experience, the flux of chaos and peace?
When you say flux, do you mean like kind of like this? Like doing like a roller coaster thing?
Yeah, I feel like I've had moments of inner peace and then I have moments of chaos, and it seems to be this like up and down cycle.
In my experience, that is indicative of being identified with the emotional body. So, one of the things that is important to understand when it comes to actually spiritually waking up is recognizing that we're not the body, we're not the emotions, and we're not even the thoughts or the mind. We're the soul, we're this light being. When we have these roller coaster experiences, that is the desire of the emotional body. The emotional body wants to experience all the extremes. It wants to feel everything to the max. I want to feel all the anger. I want to feel all the love, all the sadness, all the whatever it is. Like if you go to a movie, for example, movies will often, what's the word I'm looking for? They will, I lost the word, but they will direct itself towards the emotional body. So it's like a boring story is just flat the whole time. Whereas exciting movies, fun movies, kind of go like this, and they go up and down like a roller coaster. And it's like, oh, like it's all happy and loving, and then a conflict happens, and now it's all crazy and chaotic, and then we move out of that, and we learn the lessons, and it's just this like up and down kind of experience. And that is like playing to what the emotional body wants, which is this roller coaster of things. So the more that we can recognize, like, this is not me, this is just the emotions that I'm experiencing, the emotions that I'm creating, eventually you will, if you continue to do the practice, do your meditations, you'll come to a place where most of the time you'll just experience calmness and peace. And it's very, I guess, flat isn't the right word, but it's kind of like that, where you won't be as reactive to things. Things won't knock you off. If someone, like, this is kind of like a double-edged sword in some cases. Like if someone screams at you, or if someone like is projecting a lot of negative emotions, you just don't react to it. It doesn't affect you. And sometimes that can be good. Like it's good for like protecting your aura and all these different things and not be reacting to it. And then other times people will be like, don't you feel anything? Aren't you empathetic? Like those questions might come up too. And that's a whole other thing to deal with. But yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you.
Any other questions about any of that stuff?
Can I ask? I mean, I meditate quite a lot. It's not currently every day. It has been in the past, but with trying to finish my degree, it's got a bit, kind of um scattered. But how long do you think? I realise this is a bit of a kind of maybe this question is a bit obtuse. I don't know, but how long do you think you need to meditate for to be able to get to that place where you feel in the manner to which you've just reflected on?
It depends on many things. Major factors that prevent you from going there. The first thing to look at is your environment. Who are you around? What type of people you're around? What kind of place do you live in? Even like simple things like, is your place dirty and cluttered, or is it cleanly and organized? Even little things like that can throw it off.
Yeah.
What kind of people are you around? Do they complain and vent to you all day, or are they also kind of doing meditation and on the spiritual path? So these are some factors. Also looking at diet, how much do you exercise? Those can also play a role because, for example, if you go out and you eat a bunch of trash fast food, like a bunch of McDonald's, that can feed the microgut gut biome. The candida, whatever the stuff that's going on in the gut, will then create emotions and thoughts that will then pollute your mind. So oftentimes with the food, for example, sugars and processed foods will then want you to eat more of it. So it'll create these addictions and these emotions and thoughts around like, wow, I had these fries and this burger and this greasy food, and now I want more of it. Now I want more. And it's just going to keep looping those thoughts of like, yep, keep going, eat more, eat more, eat more. And that will also create some amount of chaos. Also looking at the type of meditations that you're doing. So one of the first types of meditations I ever did, which I think is a common one, is this type of meditation around mindfulness, where you sit and you observe your thoughts as clouds and you kind of observe them going by, and then you just go, okay, well, there's this thought and there's this emotion, and I'm just watching it kind of drift by. And that works, but it's not super effective compared to some other methods. So what I've personally found to be the best type of meditation is what's known as the Twin Hearts meditation, which is something that my teacher, Master Ko, does. And the reason why it's super helpful is because as you do that meditation, they use the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, and you act as a channel for God's energy to bless the earth. So I don't remember it exactly off the top of my head, but it's, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness, etc., etc. Let me be a channel for love, faith, light, love, joy, all these different things. And as you do that, as you're acting as a channel to send the energy to the earth, which is not you sending the energy, it's God through you, what ends up happening is a lot of thoughts and negative emotions that are polluting your aura and your chakras will be massively cleansed and pushed out of your aura. So it's kind of this flushing effect, where as you act as the channel, the energy will come down into the crown, through the whole body, down into the earth, and also out through the heart and out through the hands, and it will simultaneously, you're blessing the earth, and also, more importantly for some people, is like you're expelling all the negative energies and negative emotions and thoughts and all that. So as you continue doing these every day, you'll become more and more clear and brighter. And it's hard to put a number on this because it's different for everybody, but as you continue on that and continue to regularly do these practices, taking care of your body, meditating, eating well, caring for who is around you, your environment, your job, friends, family, all these different things, all of that will eventually culminate into inner peace and stillness.
That makes a lot of sense. Like, I feel like, I mean, I know that, like, I personally have got a lot of stuff that's been like very prolonged, toxic, and extremely difficult stuff going on around me and in my circumstances. So, like, I know that that affects me a great deal, but then there's part of me that starts to question, um, am I making excuses like for that? But I know unless until I get to the point where I can remove myself from some of these things, that the other things won't balance out and flourish again. So I think it's good to hear it from somebody else, because it does resonate, and um, it probably makes me more compelled to hurry the circumstances to remove myself from the toxicity of things around me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And one thing I'll add to that, when it comes to making decisions about certain things, especially if they involve other people, one of the questions I like to ask that has been usually very, very helpful is, where is the situation that's a win-win? So where is the situation, the scenario, or the result where I'm winning and so is the person or the people around me? So it's not just me, and it's not just them winning. It's, where's the scenario where all of us get to feel like we're winning and doing better and improving our lives?
Yeah.
And that can be hard to find sometimes. And
Yeah.
sometimes there is situations where it's like, yep, I just need to remove myself, and this is ultimately just the best decision. But as much as you can, finding those types of things, like how can we work together to create a scenario and a situation where we're all improving and doing better.
Yeah. I think it's when when I know that it's affecting me so profoundly, like, and it's been like for going on for quite a few years now. So it's like very entrenched living circumstances and wider issues. And I realize how much it's affecting me, and um, in all these other things which I'm trying to help move myself forward in life to get to the point where I can remove myself from the difficulties. Um, yeah, but that's helpful. Thank you, Kevin.
Of course. Okay. Thanks for the questions. I always love exploring this stuff with everybody. Okay, so I'll just say one quick thing about the sound ceremony itself, and then we'll get started. The most important thing you can do throughout the sound and energy healing piece is to relax, allow, and receive. The more that you relax, allow, and receive, the better all of this will work for you. So, a really easy hack that you can say, if anything starts to arise, whether it be anger, whether it be tension, or anxieties, or whatever it is, just saying to yourself, I allow, and then whatever it is. So if it's anger, I allow the anger. If it's tension, I allow the tension. If it's a bunch of negative thoughts or whatever, just chatty mind, I allow these thoughts. I allow this chatty mind. I allow, I allow, I allow. Okay, let's get started. So just want to invite everybody to either sit or lay down, just get comfortable, whatever feels good for you, and we'll start in just a moment. Okay. So just inviting you to close the eyes. We're going to do a few slow, deep breaths together. So breathing into the nose, expanding the belly like a balloon, and holding. and letting it go. And breathing into the nose, expanding the belly. And letting it go. And one last one, breathing into the nose. And letting it go. Letting the breath return to normal. I want you to imagine, sense, feel, or see this violet light is washing over your entire body. And this violet light is entering into every part of your being, saturating the blood, the bones, all the organs. Every cell in your body is saturated in violet light. And just allowing, relaxing, and letting go. Imagining floating above is a brilliant light. Allow yourself to drift into that light. Allow yourself to drift into the light and let go. Let go. Let go. Gently, gently coming back. Gently, gently coming back to the body. We're going to start the energy healing portion of the ceremony. So bringing gentle awareness to the top of your head, the crown chakra. Your crown chakra is cleansed of all negative energies. Your crown chakra is cleansed and energized, and it is healthy. Bringing awareness to the place between the eyebrows, the Ajna chakra. Your Ajna chakra is cleansed of all negative energies. With the blessings of God, with the help of all the higher beings, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers and teachers, ascended masters, saints, healing ministers, all the great ones. All your chakras, your crown chakra, your Ajna, are deeply cleansed and energized. Your Ajna is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Bringing awareness to the middle of the throat chakra. Your throat chakra is cleansed of all negative energies, negative emotions, negative thoughts, all negative self-talk, worry energy, anxiety energy in your throat chakra is disintegrated now, so be it. And your Ajna is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Now bringing awareness to the back heart chakra, the upper back. Your back heart is cleansed of all negative energies. All negative energies in the back heart are cleansed and disintegrated, released, and properly disposed of now. And your back heart is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Now bringing awareness to the front solar plexus chakra, where the stomach is located. Your front solar plexus chakra is cleansed of all negative energies. All anger energy, resentment energy, hatred, shame, anxieties, fears. All of it is deeply cleansed now from the solar plexus. Your front solar plexus is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Now bringing awareness to the back solar plexus, the mid-back. Your back solar plexus is cleansed of all negative energies, all resentments, subconscious angers, fears, humiliations, shame. All negative energies in the back solar plexus are deeply cleansed now. So be it. Your back solar plexus is cleansed, it is energized, and it is healthy. So be it. Now bringing awareness to the navel chakra where the belly button is located. Your navel chakra is cleansed of all negative energies, all trauma energies, addiction energies, thought forms, elementals are cleansed now. So be it. And your navel chakra is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Now bringing awareness to where the pubic bone is located, the sex chakra. Your sex chakra is cleansed of all negative energies, all trauma energies, PTSD, all humiliation, shame. All negative energies in the sex chakra are deeply cleansed and disintegrated now. So be it. And your sex chakra is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Now bringing awareness to the basic chakra at the base of your spine. Your basic chakra is cleansed of all negative energies, all poverty consciousness, all energies, thoughts stopping you from being abundant and prosperous, all negative elementals, all negative thought forms, old calcified ideas in your basic chakra are disintegrated and properly disposed of now. So be it. And your basic chakra is cleansed, energized, and it is healthy. Now bringing awareness to the bottoms of your feet, the soul chakras. Your soul chakras are cleansed of all negative energies. Your soul chakras, your legs, are all cleansed now. So be it. All negative energies. And your soul chakras are cleansed, energized, and they are healthy. So be it. With the blessings of God, with the help of all the higher beings, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers and teachers, ascended masters, saints, all the healing ministers, all the great ones, your entire body is filled with spiritual light. It is cleansed, cleansed of all remaining negative energies. Your entire aura is cleansed. Your crown is cleansed. Forehead, ajna, backhead, throat, front back heart, front back solar plexus, navel, secondary navel chakras, sex chakra, basic chakra, soul chakras. All remaining negative energies are disintegrated now. So be it. And properly disposed of now. So be it. Just taking a big deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, and letting it out through the mouth. Breathing into the nose, holding at the top, and letting it go. And one last one, breathing into the nose, filling the belly and holding. And sigh it out. Just letting the breath return to normal. Bringing some awareness back to the body. Wiggling the hands and fingers, the feet and toes. And slowly and gently opening the eyes and returning back to a seated position. Okay. Hope everyone's feeling better. Let's do a little bit of movement before we end here, just to make sure I don't leave you with energy congestion. So just inviting you to stand up. Okay, I think everyone can still hear me. Yes. I think everyone can still hear me. Turn this up a little. Okay. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, so just follow along with me. We'll rotate the eyes to the right. So rotate the eyes to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then rotate to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then move the head left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then move the head up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And massage the face. Tap the head. Tap the arms. Tap the chest. Stomach, the liver on the right, the left side. Tap the kidneys in the mid-back. Tap the legs. Other leg. Okay, and we'll do some torso twisting. Oh. Okay, let's do some torso twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then rotate the hips to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then rotate to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do a couple squats, some semi squats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. By doing squats, it helps you get in the body and ground more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Then we will clear the spine. So it's breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And you do a shh sound. So. Doing 10 of those. Okay, rotate the arms backwards. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Then forwards. 8, 9, 10. Then flick the elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then rotate the wrists outwards. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then inwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And stretch the fingers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick the left leg. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick the right leg. Don't kick your chair. Ow. 8, 9, 10. Shake the left leg. Shake the right leg. Shake the whole body. Okay. Sit down. Okay. All right. So thank you all for participating in that and coming through that with me. Just a couple of quick announcements before we wrap up here. I do these online ceremonies every second and fourth Saturdays of the month. If you ever find yourself in Minnesota, I do in-person ceremonies with cacao as well, and kind of go a little deeper in those ceremonies. And those are every first and third ceremonies of the month. For everyone on YouTube, you can find the links for that below in the link tree. And if you ever want to work one-on-one with me and get more personalized help, maybe working through different emotional things, physical diseases, whatever it is that you might be experiencing, I would love to support you in that. So please reach out and maybe schedule a discovery call and we can chat and figure out what that might look like for you. Other than that, let's see. I think that's mainly it. So thank you guys for coming. For everyone on YouTube, thank you so much. Please subscribe, follow me, like, whatever, all the things that you need to do for that. Let's say a prayer together to close the space. For everyone on the call, I'll stick around for another 5 or so minutes if anyone has any questions or anything they want to talk through. But let's just say a prayer to close the space. So hands over the heart. To the divine supreme God, divine Father, Mother, to the archangels, holy angels, especially healing angels, protector angels, and angels of love, to the spiritual helpers and teachers, the ascended masters, to the saints, to all the healing ministers, all the great ones, to our sacred teams, especially Saint Germain, Tutu Prisha Katunapina, and Midnight, Archangel Michael, Goddess Isis, Lord Rabbi Yehoshua Medium, Lord Mahaguruji Meiling, to my spiritual teachers, Master Chokok Sui and Master Ko, to Mother Earth and all the plant medicines. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your priceless blessings and for all that you do. Lord God, please assign a healing angel and protector angel to everybody here to continue the healing until it is complete. So be it. And please close all portals with thanks and in full faith. So be it. Thank you. Okay. Bye, YouTube.